Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a tool called Wump that is specifically for the Solana blockchain as well as Base. But before we dive in, my name is FOMO, Umofo. I trade Solana meme coins. I'm learning the rest as I go and I'm sharing it with you. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. And if you want to get in real time plays, alpha, and a bunch of other cool things, don't forget to join my Telegram and follow me on X. Now, with all that mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's dive into what Wump is. Wump is essentially a suite of tools for traders that are looking to find smart money, right? So, wallets to copy trade, wallets that have high win rates, things of that sort. This is a little bit different than using something like Cielo or Dex Screener, where you kind of use your own intuition to do your own research. This is kind of like to where you get spat out information or you get spoon fed different wallets that you should be paying attention to for potentially copy trading or just smart traders in general across the board. So that's kind of how they market themselves. Wump is kind of the all in one solution that just kind of provides all these things to you. Before we dive into it, I kind of wanted to shout out just how well documented their instructions are, which is pretty rare in Web3. It's a little bit difficult to find like tutorial videos on some software or have like concrete documentation on how to use things, but they did a really good job of explaining on how to use the different bots that they have, kind of go over their pricing. So they have a free version and a pro version. I'll go over the differences in a minute, but it gives you, again, detailed step-by-step instructions and what exactly the tools do. And we'll go over them shortly as well. The first tool I want to talk about is their wallet checker. Essentially, you would just visit the Notion doc in the description of this video. You would click here on the hyperlink in order to open up Telegram to open up the Wump checker bot. It'll look something like this. Then it'll open up Telegram for you. And essentially, what this is again, it's a uh, bot for you to check out different wallets, check out different tokens, and it gives you different information that you'd need to kind of suss out different tokens and different wallets. So we'll go ahead and use the start function, and it kind of tells you, like, hey, this is how to use it. You either send a wallet or you send a token directly to the bot. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a contract address. We'll start with the token first. So we'll do Land Wolf just because it's the talk of the town right now. Open back up Telegram, paste the contract address, go ahead and send it to this bad boy. And then you got to choose what you're wanting to check. Are you wanting to check a wallet or are you wanting to check a token? We're checking a token right now. So it is checking it in real time. Then after checking the token, the bot will send you a message, and it takes a minute or two in order to spit out the information just because it's got to sift through the contract address itself. I don't really know the technicalities behind it, but yeah, we can just watch Land Wolf kind of tank in the background here as we're waiting for that to load. But yeah, essentially what happens when you use the token, let's scroll down, the token checker, is that the result will look something like this, to where it kind of lets you know if there were any snipers on that specific token, and all the wallets that are currently holding the token as well, I believe. So yeah, while that's cooking, I'll just continue talking. So again, it does take a minute, but Wump is also multi-chain, like I mentioned, right? So you can use this for Base and Solana, which is really, really nice. I don't really trade on Base. I'm kind of diving into it a little bit now, but Solana is kind of my home and where I specifically trade on a lot. So that's why I really appreciate this. The other thing that I really like that Wump actually provides you with is something called gem wallets, aka insider wallets. So, kind of like I mentioned, instead of you doing manual research through the top traders on Dex Screener or using an app like Cielo to kind of find different, profitable wallets and things like that, what the gem wallets is it's kind of like a curated feed. The channel is this one right here. It's a curated feed of different wallets that are like considered insiders or high win rate wallets. So, for example, on June 11th, we got sent to this one. It'll let us know that they have 10 Sol liquid. They have a win rate of 63%. had an ROI of 87%. They've profited 19 Sol in the last month, which is nice. And you can kind of see, are they sniping tokens? So their first buy and their first sell, so 6 minutes. It looks like they're sniping a lot of things. So you can see like their last 10 trades. So they hit an 8.7x on Zeus. When you click on the actual token name, you can see what token it is that they won big on, right? So it looks like they got an 8x on Zeus. So you can kind of zoom out and kind of see, okay, so they sniped it, right? So their first transaction was here, 0.35 Sol. So they turned $50 into $466, which is pretty nice. So yeah. But yeah, I really like, again, for beginners or for people who are just barely, getting into the world of smart money and copy trading and things of that sort. The curated feed is really nice in order to kind of give you different wallets of different calibers for you to kind of check out. So this guy also sniped Zeus, or I'm not sure if they sniped it or if they bought in on the dip. Let's see. Yeah, so they sniped it too. So it does show a lot of snipers, which if you're if you don't have like a sniper bot or something, you might not be able to have as fast fingers or fast transactions as these guys. But for example, even if you got in a little bit after this person got into Zeus. Yeah, they sniped the shit out of this, but yeah, even if you got in here at the dump or something, that would have been a pretty significant gain here. So it's still good to keep track of these wallets. They got a almost 2.5x on. I guess this was a rug, but anyway, that happens a lot with snipers and other profitable wallets that I've come across too. Sometimes they get into rugs, but that's fine. So yeah, this does require their pro version, like I mentioned. So that's $50 a month. It's not too bad considering the amount of alpha that you get and the different tools that come along with it too. Another section or another kind of feature of having the Wump Pro plan is also being able to get like access to their calls Telegram channel. And I have this like little folder. If you're not using Telegram Premium, I don't know what to tell you, but I have this little folder here for Wump related tools, and I can kind of see like the person that they have here for calls. They call some different tokens. So, for example, this guy said Eric Stevens bought 20 Sol worth a few hours ago, somewhere around these prices for this token, and then the pump happened. So for Maza, so he provides some pretty good information here, and man, he doxed Eric Stevens' wallet. I haven't even been able to find it. So, yeah, do with that what you will. But anyway, yeah. So I like the curated alpha call thing because again, like if you don't already follow the Telegram channels that I recommend on this channel, be sure to do that. But this one's been pretty good, so they call a couple X's here and there. But yeah, so their tool again, the biggest takeaway for Wump is their token and wallet checker, which works really well, but it looks like right now it's just taking a minute for it to actually scan this token. I'm not entirely sure why, but I've used it before and it's been able to give me some interesting information. Same thing with the wallet checker, right? You can kind of see those results that we were looking at in the gem wallets earlier. So you can see their win rate, their lose rate, the amount of X's that they got on their last trades, and so on and so forth. But yeah, just some quick closing thoughts. Invest what you can afford to lose. As usual, keep doing your own research, follow the right people, and make friends. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to sign up for Wump over at wump.pro.